What's up, people? Well, I don't know what to tell you anymore, alright? We have a lot of things to catch up to. A week went by, maybe 2 weeks have gone by, where I really haven't been on the same page as to what's been going on in the world. Because I have been absolutely baffled, bashed, and I was banished, basically, from a lot of different things in my life over the last couple of weeks. There's been a lot of annoyances. Now, first of all, Phil Rizzuto has died, and I haven't even got to address that, so I want to address that immediately. Here's a guy, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I was in the baseball card business back when I was 13, 14, 15 years old, 1986, 87, big Dwight Gooden, Darryl Strawberry, Eric Davis, Don Mattingly, and I did baseball card shows, and we hosted people. They'd come down and do autographs. One day we had Phil Rizzuto with us, and all the stories you've heard about him so far have been absolutely true. The nicest guy you could ever meet. He tried to make everybody who came up to give an interview feel just like anybody else, just like his friend, like you knew him for years. And eventually the lines subsided and people stopped coming to see him. And there we were, just hanging out for a couple hours, and we started talking. And I always have something to say to somebody. You know, there's people that I want to meet in my life, that I would ask certain questions, and I said if I ever met Phil Rizzuto, I would ask him about the Meatloaf song. So there I was asking him. I was like, hey, so were you in the studio? How did that whole thing work out? He's like, I'll tell you the truth. We filmed that, and we did that audio, and I had no idea that they were going to use it in such a sexual connotation. He didn't use the word sexual because he was kind of embarrassed. He said, in that kind of connotation. And I said, so what did you do? He said, well, Meatloaf came out to talk to me, and he convinced me that it was, just a playful kind of thing. And I said, I'll let him use it. So you know what I'm talking about when Phil Rizzuto comes in this song later on? Awesome guy, tremendous, has upset me, and I just want to say, Phil, I know you're up there, and hopefully we'll get to hang out at another card show one day. And never stop giving those autographs, never stop being that, because when I die, I hope people talk about me half as nice as they talk about him. No one has a bad word to say about Phil, the nicest guy you'd ever meet, and it was all true. So let's get back to what's going on. Let's get back to what's going on. Now, I got a lot of hate mail the other day about being an arrogant douche, which we're going to get to some mail too, because I haven't been able to respond to half as many emails as I want to. Because, the only reason I'm doing this right now is to save my sanity and to show you how the magic works. Now, you know Zolt's up 5 points, right? Since I told you guys that I got in and got out on that Thursday afternoon. Now, this is what I was talking about. Since we met in March when I was ranting and raving about the Len trade and did the cocaine joke, and we've been having a lot of fun sitting here. I've been giving you some recommendations, talking about how I'm not having sex with my wife and how she thinks massages are a pleasant thing. Here's Phil. But the real reason I'm here is to save my sanity, is to prove a point that there's some sort of curse, there's some sort of force that's preventing me from making money in any substantial manner anymore. I don't lose as much money as you might think, because basically what I do is I'm a churner. I churn. I might as well be making fucking butter in the back over there. I should have a milk factory here. I churn so much. I can make $500,000 on Akamai trade that I waited 3.5 years to make on, and then spend a month and a half losing it all because I'm just revenge trading because I was so pissed off that it broke 40 without me. And where's the stock now? 31. Now that's absolutely... how can I go on? That trade alone, I should just kill myself over. Because I could have made more money on the way back down after it hit 60 to trading it all the way back down hit a 30. And you know it's a good buy now, and I'm not going to go near it. So, under 30, how could you not want to buy Akamai? Unless they're going out of business. I think the stock's got to have a little bottom here at around 30. So now you know your bottom, 28.50. If thing breaks down under 28.50, you should dump it because it's probably going to go down to another 3 or 4 points. But here's the story. I said if you stick around long enough, you will be able to witness what really goes on in my life. When I walked out of that office on at 1 o'clock on Thursday, I told you that morning what was going to happen. This has been going on in my career for as long as I was, even when I was a bullshit stockbroker and I was just trading, you know, people's accounts and just, you know, little dribs and drabs of stocks. Something always extraordinary would happen when we walked out of the office. And especially when I became a trader, that was it. And now over the last 5 years, it's been even more dramatic. So what I said, I've shown you some magic and I've showed you some crazy trades, the Healy's trade, the Limelight, the Zolt going up 25 points without me, then back 20 points, things that I say, the do what I say trades, but this is what the moment that I've been waiting for. And I didn't want to come off as arrogant, but what exactly am I being arrogant about? Being an absolute loser? Having no luck? Can you be arrogant about being a loser? I don't think you can. That's the whole point. What am I proud of? That I'm a schmuck? That I sold out of Zolt at $34 before I left the office and now it's at $38? That I was shorting Akamai at $55 and it lost $250,000 only to see it now trading below 30? Are these things to be arrogant about? Is it arrogant when I'm telling you that my wife's forcing me to leave the office at 1 o'clock this afternoon, so go in and do whatever this market's doing, reverse trend, because it's going to have some extraordinary move? And what happened? I called the new bottom. I wasn't in the office. There was no reason. Stochastics, Bollinger Bands, buy programs, sell programs, nothing. It's just me. I'm an unlucky schmuck that's trying to somehow make it in this world at this point. But there's some force out there trying to tell me to get the hell out of here. But before I do, I'm going to make as many people as I can money by exploiting the loser-ass face that I am. So if you're not impressed now, if you haven't embraced the horror that one man could be this wrong and have this bad luck, then I don't know what to tell you. Call me an arrogant douche all you want. But all I can tell you right now is I said 1 o'clock Thursday afternoon, go reverse trend. The market was crashing. I said if the market was crashing at 1 o'clock, go in and buy everything. And then we get a Fed, whatever he did, just to gap it up the next day to rub it in my face. Rub it, rub it. So what am I supposed to do now? What do you think I'm gonna do? So now I gotta coast out, man. I gotta just chill before I hurt myself. Because now, I mean, I got absolutely destroyed. But it could have been worse, if you can believe that. It could have been worse. All right? I could have got short some, you know, futures or more options that I got caught on with that Fed cutting that morning. My body went numb when I walked in that morning. Numb. I left the office and the futures were down, and I walk in with a massive gap up like that. You know how I hate the gaps. So today I'm going to come back later on. We're going to answer some viewer mail. I'm going to get the t-shirts out. I'm going to rip up those checks that you sent me because there's no way I'm going to charge you for a shirt that you ordered 2 months ago. So that's it. I will be back in a little while, and hopefully you guys have made some money off me, because if not, then just keep following. I might not give recommendations every day. I might not be funny every day, Justin. I'm not funny. But this is the funny part. Me. Just losing it. Okay, I might tell jokes that might be up to your standards, but if you stick around, you're gonna see the magic, the absolute disturbing awfulness that could happen to me, like this fucking Akamai! I had $30 calls, but I forget about it. Can't even get into it. I'll see you soon, and we'll try to do something about this. Just buy Akamai. It's stupid already.